Hey family, Dad here. Hope you're having a great day. On this video, I just wanted to share the differences, how I felt from the 4 layoffs I've been through in my career. Now it's painful from the first layoff to the last one that happened earlier this year. 3 of them were conference calls with others who were impacted. It was usually run by a sales leader, a VP, president of the group that led the call to tell us that we've been impacted by a reduction in force. The 4th one, it was done one-on-one, in fact, by the tech company that I worked for. I appreciated the fact that the leadership team, the individual, the manager, spoke to me in person and told me that my time is done with the company. The severance packages were different, as I shared on a previous video, but just wanted to let you know on all the 4 layoffs just how I felt and what I was going through. So the first layoff was in 2009. I was definitely more scared, anxious for this layoff than any other. I've never been through a layoff and wasn't ready financially. After that layoff in 2009, I knew I had to be better with my money and save for emergencies. Don't assume you will find a job quickly or the government unemployment insurance will cover you during this phase of not having a job. When we plan our plans, even when we execute them to perfection, can quickly not go as planned. This was definitely the most stressful layoff compared to the next 3 that I've been through. Now, for the second layoff in 2015, it was bitter. I really enjoyed this company. My direct spoke with me right after the conference call, which was led by our president at the time. My direct advocated for me, he stated on the phone call, which I appreciated and I trusted him. We had a great partnership and I respected him. So during this 2015 layoff, I wasn't as anxious. I was more prepared financially as I had an emergency fund, a severance, and unemployment. Also, I made sure that I minimized expenses in my daily life and prioritized looking for a job. Then as we fast forward to 2022, that's when the 3rd layoff happened. It was in tech. It was my only job in tech. It was with a big e-commerce company. I was making really good money, but didn't enjoy the job. I think lack of performance and motivation showed during my last 6 months with this company. And during Q4 of 2022, that was the beginning of the tech layoffs, and I was kind of relieved. I've been saving, investing a lot of my money, and had a good cushion of emergency fund. It was still disappointing to be let go. You want to leave on your own terms on any kind of job. Although disappointing, I was still looking for jobs while I was still working for this tech company. And when the layoff happened, my company gave me plenty of notice. They gave me at least 2 months notice that before my last day. So I was very fortunate. And I was very fortunate that I found a job within 2 months. And then the last layoff earlier this year in 2024, this was definitely a surprise. I was only with the company for 15 months. I really enjoyed it. I had a great direct manager. We had a great partnership. He was very supportive. I was energized to be there. But unfortunately, it ended quicker than I thought. I had the mentality that it was sad once I got the news of the reduction in force, but quickly changed my mindset literally like an hour later and started doing a job search. And at that time, I had roughly about 12 to 15 months of savings and was going to receive a nice severance. I received 10 weeks for only 15 months of work, which is great, and potentially unemployment if I couldn't find a job. Fortunately, I found a job right after my last day, so that made it a little more better. So as you can see, from the first layoff down to the last layoff earlier this year in 2024, my anxiety level wasn't as bad as the first one. Financially, I was in a good place because I was very mindful as far as saving for emergency fund, and having a good cushion. So let me know your thoughts. Any insights from being laid off, any key learnings, comment, like, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. So that's all I got. Stay safe, be positive, and be happy. Love you, Dad.